Hey guys, the girl Jalicia, and I'm back with another lock tutorial. Well, really, it's kind of like a lock tutorial and a half, per se. If you've seen my lock tutorial that I posted yesterday, and I'll link it here, it's for the Loc Bow. So this is like the Loc Bow 2.0, which is simply just the same format except doing rose petals on the end instead of leaving it out and tucking it. And if you don't know how to do rose petals, I have a video showing how to do that, and that is right here. But keep in mind, I am going to show you in this video as well. So if you'd like to see how I got this extra funky and Minnie Mouse-ish bow, stay tuned. Alright, now I have the two sections. Of course, my hair is in a ponytail, duh. And I'm going to pull out the short ones in the back to use for the middle, and I'm just going to section that with a rubber band. Now I'm just going to section the two sides and get this one out the way because it can get in your way. Now to do rose petals, if you see my other tutorial, what you do is just take a group of locks, or you can use one lock, and you fold it over and you rubber band it like that. It's gonna give a loop that looks kind of crazy to begin with, but when it all comes together, then it's extra crude. You know what I'm talking about? Right. So you see that I looped that right there, and I'm gonna show you and then a couple more just so you can get an idea of how you loop it and how you put rubber band on there if it's a little difficult. Now you always want to remember when doing rose petals that the rubber band does not have to be tight on there, and you just want it so that it doesn't slip out like a couple of mine did, and I just re-tightened the rubber band. So I'll show you again. I'm just taking it and looping it and putting a rubber band on it. Please use black rubber bands unless you want a kaleidoscope effect, because that's what it's going to look like. You're going to see a couple of my rubber bands here in the video, but in real life you really can't see the rubber bands unless somebody's like all up in your shit and like, why are you doing that, you know? Right. Alright, so the clip is just pretty much you holding the other side out of the way, and I'm gonna start doing the other side. Alright, now we're getting to the middle. Now, the short pieces that rubber band in the beginning, we're going to use that and pull it right on in the middle of the rose petals. Now, of course, you can wear it like that, like in a ponytail with just the rose petals. Hella people do that, but this is a bow, so we have to pull something in the middle to separate it. Now you can either roll it like I did in the last tutorial, or what I did is I used some hair and I swept some locks to the left and I swept some locks to the right, just to make it look a little different, and it held the rose petals standing up, which I really like because I was over them falling down. And I swear, some of the facial expressions I made in this video, child, boo, okay? Side eye. Alright guys, this is the final look. This is the top, side, and the other side. And the locks like this one that was extra short, I just tucked it in because Who would know that's sticking out if you don't? You know what I mean? And of course, you guys already know I like my hair a little on the messy side. So if you want it a lot neater, then you would just take your time and or do each individual lock on a rose petal. So I definitely hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching, rating, commenting, and subscribing, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. Alright? Alright. And if you're wondering what's on my lip, it is Wet n Wild Sugar Plum Fairy out of their new lines, number 908C. And I don't know if this is new, but this is one of their matte lipsticks. And I'm rocking it with a brown liner. I call myself trying out the infamous lip that she posted yesterday. I'll leave it in the description box. It was a fail. Alright. Peace out.
She works hard for the comments, so you better hit that like.